for a limited time, $1 gets you full access to all the automotive industry news and content CBTnews.com has to offer. CBT News. Subscribe today. Welcome to CBT News with Bridget Fitzpatrick.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CBT News. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's Chris Riggins with today's top stories.
Thanks, Bridget. Starting off our newscast, GM has confirmed that the upcoming electric Chevy Silverado pickup will launch with a 450-mile driving range. The distance is 50 miles more than the automaker's original estimate and more than 100 miles over competing battery-powered trucks from Ford, Rivian, and Stellantis. Although GM has yet to reveal how towing may affect drive time, the company expects to start deliveries to fleet customers this spring, with a less powerful version planned soon after. Up next, Hyundai and Kia will pay $200 million to consumers over a class action lawsuit resulting from a 2022 TikTok trend. The suit alleged that both automakers failed to adequately address an exploit popularized on social media which made certain models prime targets for theft. On May 18th, lawyers in the case reported the two companies had agreed to compensate roughly 9 million owners for costs arising from stolen or damaged vehicles. Regulatory officials say the vulnerability has led to 8 deaths in the U.S. Toyota is urging the global car industry to continue making hybrid and alternative fuel products over concerns that many markets lack the infrastructure to support a full-scale EV transition. Ahead of the G7 summit in Japan, Gil Pratt, CEO of the automaker's research institute, remarked that it would, quote, take decades for battery material mines, renewable power generation, transmission lines, and seasonal energy storage facilities to scale up. Although the company has promised to launch 10 new EVs by 2026, Toyota has been frequently criticized for its hesitancy on electrification. And wrapping up our newscast, a Maryland dealer working with Subaru's Share the Love program has given $50,000 to benefit veterans and their families. With the help of its customers, Annapolis Subaru donated the money to Hope for the Warriors, a nonprofit providing financial and medical assistance to former service members. Billy Sadler, general manager of the dealership, said the company was proud to, quote, help broaden awareness and help financially support the transitioning members of the military. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next is Colin Carasquillo, the General Marketing Manager for Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. We'll be right back.
Delivering the news dealers count on for 10 years. Subscribe today and join thousands of other automotive professionals. CBT News, 10 years strong.
Effective marketing strategies are critical to your bottom line, but in today's ever-changing environment, you may find it hard to keep up. On this episode of Inside Automotive, we're joined by the Digital Marketing Manager for Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Colin Carasquillo, to tell us what we need to know about marketing today. Check it out.
So yes, I just returned back from Digital Dealer, and a lot of what we need to be focusing on now, a couple buzzwords I'll throw out there for you, and then we could dissect each and every one of them. But EVs, right? Electric vehicles.
Yeah.
We have automation and artificial intelligence, AI, the machines are coming.
That's right.
And then ultimately video. So I think if you're ready, we can just jump right into that first thing, which is
let's do it, because I know that that is kind of the buzzwords out there right now. Everybody is so familiar with Chat GPT, and it's just, you know, it's the forefront right now. I think of a lot of people out there in the auto industry. It's the forefront in their mind to say, how can we leverage this? Because it's such an incredible tool. A little scary, but if you understand it and you work it properly to your advantage, it can really take you to the next level pretty quickly.
That's absolutely correct. So yes, if we focus on EVs and then segue into the AI portion of it, you'll see how it all connects together. So first and foremost, I was so surprised by the dealer community and the knowledge that they already had about artificial intelligence, right? A lot of dealers in the seminars that I attended already knew about ChatGPT and Google's Bard, and were leveraging it for some effective outcomes for marketing, right? So first and foremost, though, if we focus on electrification, EVs, not even just the building out of infrastructure, which dealers we know are really investing a lot of money into. Of course, they're all in on the EV push.
Sure.
But a lot of that, aside from infrastructure, needs to be about building awareness for the consumer. Not only that your dealership has these electric vehicles, but answer some questions for the consumer, like owning an EV, all questions that can be considered, about owning an EV, servicing an EV, right? Even just doing research on the purchase of an EV.
Sure.
How is it similar or how is it different from the purchase of an internal combustion engine vehicle, right?
That wraps up our show for today, but we invite you to join us back here again tomorrow morning for all the latest news and trends impacting the retail automotive industry. And be sure to follow us on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
CBT News, your #1 resource for auto industry news and content. Join the #1 most watched newscast in the automotive industry. CBT News. Subscribe today.